Yes, yes, I know. Quiet. Why did we get a dog again? I open the door. Riko, Akiko, glad you're here. You know you can just let yourselves in. I know, but it seems strange to me to do that. Thanks for having us, though. Anytime. Where's Chris and Monica? I'm right here. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you. I feel embarrassed that I didn't notice her. Monica didn't feel like coming. She's been dealing with a massive project at work. Again? Yeah, so she stayed home to try to get caught up on it. Well, let her know I missed seeing her. I will.
Lucas isn't here yet, but we might as well get ready for when he does. Does everyone have their character sheet and dice? I kept your sheet with mine after our last session.
Well, thanks, Dad. Did we get any extra skill points last time?
We did. Did you need help updating your character?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Let me take a look at your current stats.
Jean, Lucas, and I had tried to include at least Riko, if not Monica, in our tabletop RPG group ever since they moved into town. But they lived just far enough away he couldn't commit. After the group fell apart a few years ago, we invited him, Monica, and their daughters for impromptu sessions. We don't get together regularly, maybe once a month, but we have slowly been going through a sci-fi campaign that Lucas made. While Monica does sometimes play, she mostly just visits with Sayori, who also comes somewhere to socialize. Akiko and Chris have been getting into it, though.
There, that should help you survive better the next time you get spotted trying to hack a computer in the middle of a shootout.
Thanks, I really thought I was going to have to.
We're here, sorry we're late. Down, Markov. Markov, down.
Sorry. Jean sits down on the love seat next to me in order to get the others more room on the couch.
It's okay, dogs do that.
Where's that, Fred?
It's a weekday, so he's with his dad.
All right. And Sayori?
When she heard Monica wasn't coming, she decided to stay home too.
I understand.
We all ready to get started? I think so. We've just been waiting on you. Let me get set up and we'll begin. Too many characters, man. I can't do it. Okay, so when we last entered, your ship had just detected that what appears to be a derelict spaceship floating around an uncharted star.
Another spaceship? Are there bad aliens for me to jump up on it?
You don't know yet.
Violet likes playing with us, though she prefers combat and action rather than the storytelling like I do. Her character is Power Princess, a sword-swinging barbarian princess that doesn't really fit the theme, but Violet definitely has fun playing as her. Lucas has to help her a lot, but uses the game as a way to teach her numbers and math. I power on the ship's lasers and target the other spaceship in case it's a trap. Chris plays a cybernetic super soldier called John, with no last name, that always goes by his rank of Master Chief. Jean and Lucas used to smirk at the name for some reason. I think it's a reference to some movie or something that's similar that I'm not familiar with.
I position our ship for a quick getaway in case it turns out to be a trap.
Jean plays Larry Lightspeed Lamarck, a skilled pilot with a shady past. I double-check that my medkit is ready in case of emergency. Rico plays Dr. Mulkserm, an alien doctor that isn't afraid to pick up a laser rifle and fight. I use the ship's sensors to scan it to see if it actually is a threat. My character is Zmubov, an alien scientist with a device that allows him to manipulate quantum effects. Basically, this universe's version of a wizard. I plug into the ship's computer to help Zmubov scan the ship. Akiko plays a K020N04A, a stealthy robot that can crack into almost any computer system with a data port.
I get it. It's a pun on Kotonoha. Since Edward isn't here, we'll say this character is in the engine room doing routine maintenance.
Edward plays Monty Rose, an explosives enthusiast that uses his engineering skills to blow things up and repair the ship.
Okay, here you go ahead and make a ship operations roll to see how well you understand this sensor data. Give yourself a +3 bonus because K0 is helping you.
I pick up 3 of the 6-sided die and roll them. I miss rolling different kinds of die depending on the situation like most other games, but this is how Lucas set this one up. I rolled 7. That's 3 under, 6 with the bonus. Unlike most of the games, this one works where you have to roll under your level to succeed. That means my character did pretty good.
Looking through the sensor data, you detect no active power signatures, lights, or heat coming from the ship. Its design doesn't match anything you're familiar with. You also confirm that the ship is not equipped with it and is too unbalanced to ever use star sails. You said last session when we arrived here that we detected no habitable planets or space stations. Correct. A spaceship without star sails is in an uninhabited system.
That is interesting. One of the main premises of the game is that the only known way to travel faster than light is with star sails. Star sails are something Lucas came up with to give the game an Age of Sail flavor, with journeys between even nearby stars taking days or weeks when using them. However, we've been hearing rumors that advanced aliens with even faster drives exist, though no proof. Lucas is obviously hinting the ship may be from those rumored aliens. This is too easy. I think he's got something up his sleeve, though. How big is the ship? Is it possible that it was taken here by some sort of carrier? That's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that.
While not huge, it's bigger than your own survey ship, and definitely not some sort of short-range fighter.
Probably not, then.
Any sign as to why it's currently derelict from the outside? None that you can tell. With the sensors, the alien ship appears to be undamaged, and you don't detect any sort of radioactivity or anything of that nature coming from it.
What's inside?
The ship is shielded with an unusual alloy that prevents the sensors from looking inside.
Of course it is.
Let's explore it! Sounds good to me. My character starts getting his rifle ready.
My character points out that it's probably dangerous. Though I do want to say out of character that this is an obvious plot hook we should investigate. Yes, we're not getting paid a whole lot by those miners to survey the system for ore deposits.
After taking out the cost of fuel and supplies, we still won't have enough to upgrade the ship like we want, unless we find something special. So you're definitely exploring the alien ship? Yes. I fly our ship over to dock with it. You find what looks like an airlock. You attach a soft umbilical to it, since it doesn't fit your own airlock.
I'm going first! I'm right behind Power Princess, covering her with my gun.
Unfortunately, the door doesn't open. You see what appears to be a control plate, but it appears to have no power.
Monty can open it. He isn't with us. Edward isn't playing tonight.
Aw, nuts. That's right. I was expecting him to be playing when I wrote this scenario last month. Okay, I'll just say Monty opens the door.
Does he blow it up again?
Since Edward isn't here and I don't want to risk his character dying without him, I'll say he was unusually careful and takes 10 minutes to force the door.
While he's doing that, my character points out that we should put on spacesuits before opening the airlock. Their life support system is certainly off, and even if it was, we don't know if their atmosphere is compatible.
Oh, that's right.
I see Lucas try to hide a smile. It's a good thing I suggested we put on spacesuits.
I assume you all put on spacesuits while Monty opens the door.
Yes.
Okay, once the door opens, you see a corridor running from the bow to the stern. Or it's the bow on a ship, isn't it? Yeah, it's the bow.
Huh?
I mean, it's a hallway that goes from the front of the ship to the back of the ship.
Oh, okay. Any bad aliens to fight?
It's dark inside, and you see frost covering everything. As Power Princess shines her light around, she sees an alien.
I swing my sword at it!
Violet, wait!
Corpse floating nearby. Your sword cuts right through the mummified alien.
Did I kill it?
It was a mummified corpse. That means it was already dead. It probably died a long time ago.
Oh.
It also could have been a friendly alien, Violet. Did you think of that?
No. Oops.
It's okay, it's just a game. We all go in and look around.
The artificial gravity is off, so random small items are floating around. However, your suits and magnetic boots hold everyone to the floor, which is oriented towards the outside of the ship. So the airlock is in the floor, not the wall, of the corridor. Whoops, that was Gene talking. Yes, at least you assume it's the floor because it's the only flat surface. The rest of the corridor is completely round.
I scan the atmosphere.
You find that the ship is 100 degrees below zero, but still has a breathable oxygen and nitrogen atmosphere.
A good thing we have our suits, we'd all freeze.
Now speak for yourself, meat sack. And I've got my power armor.
Touche.
Well, the bridge controls are probably towards the front of the ship. I think we should go that way.
But the ship has no power, so the controls won't work, and the engines are probably at the back.
Do we split up into two groups, one going forward and one going backward?
I feel the need to bring up the obvious, but are we simply going to leave the airlock to our ship unguarded?
Jeez, you're right.
I'm the obvious choice to stay behind on guard duty. Until powers are restored, I can't even... Pardon me. I can't even try to hack into the computers here.
Dang, I forgot who's talking. Who's Rico again? Oh, yeah.
So K0 stays here while the rest of us head towards the rear of the ship to restore power.
Everyone agrees to that.
Okay, while the others are gone, how and where is K0 standing guard, and are you doing anything else besides that, Akiko?
I have positioned myself inside our ship, just inside the airlock, where I have a good view. Build both the airlocks and the other ship, so I can see what's coming. I also plug myself into a nearby dayport, so I can command the doors to shut if there's an emergency, and also monitor the ship's sensors in case something starts happening outside the ship.
Heh, very smart. So it sounds like you're keeping all the airlock doors open, then.
Akiko thinks for a bit. Yeah, I do. I don't need life support, so the cold air from the other ship doesn't bother me, and I want to see if anything comes in instead of being surprised when the door opens.
Lucas makes some dice rolls privately behind his screen. Whoops, I'm Yuri. Okay, well, we'll get back to the K0 in a bit. For now, we'll follow the others as they explore the ship. As you move towards the back of the ship, you soon come to an intersection. Another corridor intersects this one perpendicularly, along with what appears to be some sort of ladder going up.
Any bad aliens yet?
You look around, but still don't see any aliens yet. Good, bad, or even dead.
I am certain now is not the time to explore. Let's keep heading towards the rear of the ship to get the power on.
You keep moving straight aft, passing a number of other intersections identical to the first. Eventually you reach an intersection just like the others, but the corridor you have been going down doesn't go any further.
Is there another ladder here like the others?
Yes, there is. You think an engine room is up towards the middle, too?
Yeah.
So we're climbing the ladder. Yes, but you don't need to climb to go up. I don't! There's no gravity where you are. That means you're all floating. Hey, that's cool. So in that case, I just follow the ladder.
I assume you all follow her.
Yes.
You soon enter a large chamber full of various machinery. Everyone makes a perception roll.
We all roll our dice.
Looks like I got the best roll with one under my skill.
No one sees anything unusual.
Great, there's something in here with us.
You don't know that.
Come on, why would you have us make a check if there wasn't anything? To make us second guess ourselves, I've played enough of these kind of games with Lucas to see him do it before. I'm still keeping my gun ready.
Since this looks like it could be the engine, I guess we tell Monty to check it out. Since Edward isn't here, I'll say it takes him 30 minutes to investigate the machinery in here. While he's doing that, we'll jump back to K0.
Oh, good.
So you didn't see anything move in the other ship, much less try to come in the airlock. However, after quite some time, the external sensors detect something.
A good thing I was keeping an eye on those, too.
Yes, the sensors detect a large solar flare erupting from this system's star, heading right for both ships.
How dangerous is it?
Without shielding, the radiation will kill everyone except you in just under 2 hours.
Wait, my species is from a naturally radioactive planet.
Oh, that's right. Dr. Mulkstrom will also survive.
What about our spacesuits?
Your character doesn't know about the flare yet, Yuri.
I'm sorry.
Make either an intelligence check or a space operations check, Akiko, whichever is higher for you.
Akiko rolls the dice. Well, full or under.
In that case, K0 knows for certain that neither spacesuits nor the hull of either ship provides enough shielding. Not even Master Chief's power armor will do that. Fortunately for your ship's energy shields can easily keep anyone on your ship safe. But doesn't protect anyone on the alien ship, right? Yes.
Well, obviously I get on the radio to warn the others about the flare.
The radio signal does make it to where the others are on the ship, so you are able to warn them. Just after you get the message from K0 about the flare, Monty says he's figured out the engine system, and it should only take 5 minutes to restore power to the ship.
How much time did you say we had before the radiation becomes lethal?
2 hours.
Out of character, I think Lucas is setting up a trap for us. The character, I think we have plenty of time. In character, I think we have plenty of time and should restore power. We can then activate these ship shields, or return safely to our own if we can't. Oh, come on, this is straight out of how many horror movies? You just know things are going to go bad as soon as the power is restored.
Yes, we all know, but can you honestly say that any of our characters know?
We know something's going to happen because this is a story, a narrative, and stories are driven by conflict. But our characters don't know that. To them, it's real life, and in real life, bad things don't usually happen when you turn on the lights.
Wait, is something bad about to happen? Probably going to get eaten by a bunch of aliens. No, we won't. I'm going to chop them up.
Sounds like Violet is on board for turning on the power.
Yeah.
Okay, as Monty flips the final few switches, you all hear a massive thrum reverberate through the ship. The lights all turn on. With the lights on, you can see the mummified corpse of a humanoid alien floating behind some pipes none of you noticed before.
I have my sword ready in case it's a trick. I'm looking everywhere but the corpse. There's something hiding in here.
Didn't the artificial gravity turn on with the lights? Strangely enough, no, you are all still floating.
And if I see anything going on outside while the ship powers on?
We'll get to what you see in a minute.
I take a look at the dead alien.
As you get closer, you see there are actually two aliens. The first is the one you initially noticed that looks humanoid. The second is much smaller with vicious claws and teeth and appears to have died trying to claw its way out of the chest of the first alien. Oh no, don't tell me. Yes, it looks very similar to a chest burster from the movie Alien. Yeah.
At least we know why the ship is a derelict now.
With all that being said, let's switch back to K0. You immediately notice that when the power is restored, as all the lights on the other ship, both inside and out, turn on. More importantly, the alien ship begins to move, ripping apart the umbilical cord, or the umbilical connecting the ships together.
I quickly order the doors to close to avoid getting sucked out. Do I need to make an initiative roll to see if I'm fast enough?
The ship's safety system does that for you as soon as the pressure to drop is detected.
Failed. I check the sensors to find out where the alien ship is going.
The sensors report the ship isn't moving through space, but instead has started to spin.
Spin?
Oh, of course. Yes, the ship is starting to spin along its length, slowly right now, but it's definitely picking up speed. Don't we see the ship start to move around us from the inside? No, you don't. However, you do notice that all the air from within the ship is starting to get sucked out.
A good thing we have our suits.
I get on the radio and ask K0 what's happening outside.
I explained to him what you told me about the ship starting to spin and disconnecting us.
Good. Now that my character knows that, I can finally explain what I think is going on. The ship isn't super advanced. It's super primitive. They don't have star sails or artificial gravity. Instead, the ship is a giant centrifuge, and in order to simulate gravity, they probably flew slower than light from someplace relatively nearby.
Well, that makes sense. Dang, that means there's no super tech here to find and sell.
No, but I'll bet it won't be hard to find their homeworld. And this species will probably pay us quite a bit of resources in exchange for our technology.
Now that isn't a bad idea.
Exactly. This isn't Star Trek. We have no prime directive stopping us from doing something like that.
I see Lucas's eyebrows go up at that suggestion. I don't think he'd considered that. First things though, we're trapped on an alien ship that might be infested with just bursting aliens and a solar flare about to kill us in 2 hours.
I'd say about 1 hour and 45 minutes now.
Which is not a lot of time to get off this ship.
This ship must have shuttles of some sort. If I can find the hangar, we can use those.
If Monty can stop the centrifuge, we could use a tether to cross.
Good idea. While the airlock we came in had no suits or EVA harnesses, another airlock might have something like that. If so, we could use those to fly back to our own ship.
So I'll look for hangar bays. You'll look for airlocks. Monty will stay here and try to stop the centrifuge. What about everyone else?
K0 can look for places on the outside of the ship that might be other airlocks or hangar bays and guide them to us.
What about me?
I can keep myself safe with my quantum manipulation, but Larry and Monty need protecting. Since this large room is better to swing your sword in, Power Princess should stay here to guard Monty while Master Chief goes with Larry.
I don't want to!
But bad aliens are probably going to come here. Fighting them is what you've been wanting to do all evening.
I don't want to hold my word!
She storms off to the kitchen.
I'm sorry. I need to go see what's bothering her.
Let me try first. That way we don't have to stop the entire game. If it turns out to be something that needs parental involvement, I'll come get you.
Okay, then. Oh, gosh. Oh, don't know what's quite wrong with little Violet here. But I think we better stop for now because I'm kind of nearing the end of the session, and that seems like a good stopping point anyway. So, goodness, so many characters. I can't deal with it, but I'll do my best. And like I said, I'll do it for now. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time with more Pages of Life. Hope to see you then. Bye bye.